Yeah, what it is, people, it's your boy Doggy Diamonds. You already know ForbesDVD.com. I got somebody on the phone that's going to clarify a lot of situations, and hopefully after he clarify these things, everybody will be quiet. Or it has to go through him before it gets spoke on. I got KK on the line. What's going on?
What up, D? What going on with your homies?
Ain't nothing much. So, basically, let me brief the people. A lot of people have been reaching out to me saying, hey, GD, I'm from here. Speaking on this GD Ross situation, and I don't know who's who, but
right.
You know what I'm saying? So I have put some information out there. Some of it might have been right and exact. Some of it might not have been right and exact. But I put some information out there based off of, I don't know, because what I'm saying is that this dude Ross is paying certain websites, so they're not going to put your information out there. So I figure, you know what? If the brothers is coming to me, I'm gonna put it out there. I'm not on the take by nobody. You know what I'm saying? So I've been putting information out, and then I got a call from your people saying this is who you really need to speak to, because if I'm not mistaken, you did the first video.
Yeah, I put out the first video from Georgia. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Georgia GD, yeah.
And then it spread, to the other states. So explain to the people who you are and why you the man that everybody needs to talk to if they want to speak on this situation, or it needs to come from you.
Well, already, I'm KK, GDN is the nation number 4 the G, then after the D. And it's like this, G, I spoke on the Rick Ross situation, I put out the first video, concerning the Ross situation, and all the other videos that came behind, those my brothers, and we stand firm on what we were standing on the situation. But the cat, what's going on now, there's a lot of cats out here who screaming they growth and development, because, we're not gangster disciple, we growth and development. We're not a gang, we're a brotherhood, first of all. And then second of all, you got these cats out here who all want to come out the woodwork, from rappers to non-rappers, and screaming they GD and they from here and they from there. One thing about GD, it ain't nothing but a phone call away. You understand what I'm saying? So by you doing the DVDs, G, you're going to have a lot of folks coming at you saying, I know this and I know that, and I know this and I know that, G. But have these G's, G, they're not even plugged and they're not on count. So if you're not plugged and you're not on count, you're a renegade, so you're not official. You understand what I'm saying? So on this Rick Ross situation, if you want to reach out to North Carolina, you want to reach out to any one of them other states who did the video, come through me, because I'm official GD. You know what I mean? I'm in the books. You understand?
Okay. So, basically, if you, the people don't really know the backstory. So, what is it all about? I mean, if there's anything that could get somebody jammed up or incriminating, you ain't got to speak on it. But what is it all about?
Well, it's like this, G. Just to, I'm not really going to go too much into it, because I said what I said on the tape, and I ain't taking nothing back. And none of the other G's who made the other DVDs ain't taking nothing back. You know what I mean? We said what we said, G, and it is what it is. And basically it's like this. Ross supposed to have took care of some situations he didn't take care of, and you know what I mean, and as your character, your word is your bond. Fuck your money. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all the money shit. I don't give a fuck how many interviews he get on talking about he a boss and he got money. Who said something about his money? Ain't nobody said nothing about he broke or none of that shit. So he really look lame as hell to keep screaming about he a boss and he got money. He can put goons and choppers, and man, nobody don't care about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got goons. I just showed you what power, no money, unity, and no violence can do, G. You know what I mean? We shut down your shit. You know what I mean? You can say promoters did this and promoters did that, bro. These arena concerts, man. This ain't no club shit that you can just, I ain't gonna show up tonight, fuck them, I took their money and I ain't gonna show up. You know what I mean? We shut down arenas. And you know what I mean? It could have went a whole nother way, but like we say, on the division of the chief, Larry Hoover, we on growth and development. So it was no violence because, you know, at the end of the day, if we would have went to those shows, the police, Rick Ross, and whoever else, they wouldn't know who we were if we didn't have on our GD attire, no black rags or whatever. So we could have came in there dressed like regular civilians, but at the end of the day, guess what? The civilians who just came to see a concert was going to get hurt. So we didn't want no innocent people to get hurt behind no bullshit that they don't have nothing to do with. You understand what I'm saying?
Understood.
So, you know, we just put it out there like that, and just to show you that we can move. You know what I mean? We can move. We the new black.
It showed power and unity and fucked up his money, basically.
Right. You know what I mean? That's all I was telling the other cats. You know what I mean? Like, y'all gonna be in trouble because y'all ain't gonna be able to eat. You getting your shows canceled and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that's the biggest way you eat. I don't care what rapper tell you what. Everybody know you eat off that stage.
And see, my thing is with a lot of these rappers, cats, and, you know, especially the rappers from Atlanta, me being from Atlanta, born and raised in Atlanta, I done seen these cats grow up. Some of these cats grow up, and it's just funny when they get to a certain status in this entertainment, they want to put a flag in their pocket. Oh, now they Crip. Now they Blood. You know what I'm saying? Now they GD. You know what I'm saying? You see what happens when you fake like you GD. We gonna come see about you. I don't care whether you're a big guy or a little guy, because there's no big eyes, no small U's, and ain't nobody gonna be playing around with GD. You know what I mean? And like the interview, I heard the interview you had on the other day. Saying it was about pills, this and pill that. Man, gee, I'm gonna tell you, no disrespect to pills, you know what I'm saying, but Pill ain't got shit to do with what we got going on. I don't, you know what I mean? I don't know Pill from being a GD. I know Pill from being an artist. You know what I'm saying? I don't know him from being on count in the state of Georgia as a GD. You know what I mean? So we're gonna clear that up. That Pill, keep Pill name out of it. You know what I mean? Pill might be trying to do something else, and this cat done brought Pill name all in it. Pill ain't got nothing to do with this, G. You understand what I'm saying? And then, you know, you got a lot of folks want to scream KK, he duct taping. You know what I mean? Yeah, I am duct tape, but we're going to get this clear, too, that duct tape has nothing to do with this Rick Ross situation. This is GDN business. Yeah, I'm duct tape, I'm GD, but nobody else in duct tape is GD. Understand what I'm saying?
Makes sense.
So we're gonna get that understood, that duct tape, the mob, has nothing to do with the GDN, KK, and the G's and the Rick Ross situation. You know what I'm saying?
Understood. So basically, what I wanted to know, does Ross know who he need to get contact with and talk to clarify? Could the situation be rectified, or is it too far gone?
Well, anything could be rectified as long as you're able to still, if the situation hadn't got too far out of hand. And what I mean by too far out of hand is there's been a lot of talking, so we can still sit down and talk right now. But if the gunplay or any kind of physical altercation start, it ain't going to really be no more sit-down talk. You see what I'm saying? Because that's what happened. When the gunplay and all the physical altercations start, that's when everybody want to sit down and talk. You sit down and talk before that happens. You understand?
Exactly. Yeah, you're supposed to before it go too far.
Right. Once it happens, it's war. You know what I'm saying? Yep. You got to be careful who you go to war with. You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful who you go to war with. And one thing about this, and you know, I'm going to stand firm on it like I did with the tape, that no rapper, no civilian, nobody going to be able to run around in these states and say that they GD and they don't count and plug and you fake as hell. Because somebody going to come see you, G, so don't even put yourself in that situation. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about KK. It's bigger than me, way bigger than me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, it's way bigger than me.
So, all right. So what about, let me put this on you. People were saying that y'all just trying to get a record deal, y'all trying to extort him because he was, calling y'all dry snitches. Could you just clarify all that up for me?
Dry snitching is when you deal with somebody and you telling on somebody and they don't know you telling on them. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We ain't had no dealings with that fuck nigga. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't part of the mob. and then he got his G took, and now we own him for something like that, extorting him. Man, listen, G, ain't nobody don't care about your check, G. We care about the shit that go on in our community, G. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's what we care about, G. You know what I mean? Coming out here feeding the homeless and doing back to school drives and back to Christmas drives and going around and mentoring these kids and telling them, man, instead of picking up that gun in your hand could be a briefcase. You understand what I'm saying? See, that's the point where the artist got to understand that, okay, you scream you're a $50 million man. You're a $50 million man. Okay, cool, G, you're a $50 million man. Stay over there in the $50 million man era. Don't be out here in the no dollar man land. You know what I'm saying? With the shark.
Yeah.
Because your ass going to get ate up out here. You feel what I'm saying? And then, you know, big homie know, like, even with the Rick Ross situation, G, you done changed your whole image, bro. You was, when I first met the guy a couple of years ago, I'd say 10, 15 years ago, he wasn't even Rick Ross. He was Teflon the Don. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He was running around Atlanta with some close acquaintances. You know, I don't want to put their name out there and put them in it and put them under the spot. But he was running around with some close acquaintances in Atlanta before he even had a record deal, before he did the push it and all that shit right there. He was just, you know what I mean, big tough, trying to get on down here in the A. You know what I mean? Sleeping on my homie couch. You know what I mean? For real. You know, so it's like, bro, just be doing too much. You know, you got money, that's cool, but your character is fake as fuck. You know what I mean? And that's what we talking about, his character. We ain't talking about Rick Ross money. It's your character, G. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You go back to look at some of his old videos and some of his old pictures. You see him throwing up pitchforks like the GDs do. You see him with black rags all in his pocket like the GDs do. You see him with the 6-point star, his face in it, you know what I mean, like the G's do. You understand what I'm saying? You screaming Free Hoover, and my thing is, how you gonna scream Free Hoover and Big Meech, and you wasn't a part of neither one of these organizations, G? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how BMF feel about it, but you know, this GD shit been going on a long time. This ain't no we here today, gone tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what, you know, we here.
So has it, you know, without really putting it out there, has there been any trouble has any of this caused any trouble with the law for y'all?
Well, who?
With the law, the boys, you know what I'm saying? The law.
You know, man, we hear, you know, everybody want to say we got on tape and extorted and did this and did that. You know, we just got on the video and expressed our opinion. You understand what I'm saying? We expressed how we felt. You see what I'm saying? And one thing about it, they can't lock you up for being part of no organization. We're not a gang. We're a brotherhood. It's a difference. None of my guys that you seen on the video standing on no corners with no rags around their head and warring with the Bloods and the Crips. We don't war with no Bloods and Crips and Vice Lords. We all cool. You know what I'm saying? GDs don't have no beef with nobody. You know what I'm saying? We don't have no beef with nobody. We come with love. You know what I mean? We leave all the other gang bang shit with everybody else and what they got going on. And the clear up about the fake GDs, the real GDs. One thing about GD, it don't matter where you at, what city, what state, you GD. You understand what I'm saying? You my brother. Wherever, regardless what city, what state you in, we won. And you know what I mean? You hear the other GDs who be screaming, are they fake GDs? You know, because they might not be in tune with the vision. You understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
So you gotta cipher. That person that you might be talking to might have got they GD denounced. They might have got kicked out their circle. Anything can happen. So you know, when you get into these interviews, G, just make sure you get the right people on the line, man. So you won't be no misunderstanding out there.
Yo, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. After I talk to you, I'm off it. You know what I'm saying? Can nobody call my phone and say, yo, I'm real? You know, because it might be somebody that try to come behind this and say, oh, KK, blah, 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 because it's been a lot of that going on. So I'm just making an announcement for everybody. After I speak to you, because I know you was one of the ones in the video. After I speak to you, that's it. You know what I'm saying? I'm out of the situation. Can nobody call my phone and talk to me about anything related to this situation? Because you know it is a lot of imposters and a lot of fakes, and it don't look good on my part, and it don't look good on y'all part, the organization. It don't look. It's just corny. You know what I'm saying? It makes the situation corny. It makes something that's real and dear to to y'all heart, corny when you got dudes just looking for their little 15 minutes of fame. So I'm like, you know what? I got your number. You know what I'm saying? So if anything that I need to clarify, or I'll just, KK, this dude over here is blah, blah, blah. But I'm just telling everybody, just don't call me no more. You got my number, I'll speak to you. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to talk to motherfuckers in Missouri saying I'm GD, I'm Larry Hoover, fifth cousin, nephew, uncle. I don't want to hear about. I don't want to hear about none of that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just too many fakers coming out right now. We just clearing the air. This is it. After this, there's no more. You know what I'm saying? After this is no more. We talk about, if I talk to anything with anybody, it'll be other business, not speaking on Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. We just killed that GD Rick Ross shit, man, for all the other cats coming up speaking about it. You know what I mean? Like I told you, G, and we're gonna kill the conversation. That's just like,
yeah, that's it.
Any. But if you do want to reach out to the other states, G, I'm gonna put you in the right tune. You know what I mean? But if somebody just call you and say da 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 da, you know what I mean? The bullshit.
Yeah.
Man, just three-way that phone call, G, and we'll clear that up right there on the phone. And you can that. So we're gonna get a lot of fake G's and everything calling me. You're gonna be on three-way. We're gonna blast you out publicly now.
Yeah, you're gonna get put on blast for being a fraud. Yeah, exactly. So anybody who call my phone and say you GD and you want to talk, I'm gonna call this man right here, and he gonna ask you a few questions, and if you can't answer them, then they on your ass. You know what I'm saying?
You better make sure you're official. You better make sure you don't count if you're repping the GDG. That's all. You know what I mean? And stay in the vision of the old man, Chief Larry Hoover, and building up the community and not tearing down the community, G. That's what we're about.
Okay. All right. So, thank you for clearing the air for me. And any all apologies come from my camp. You know what I'm saying? We definitely wasn't trying to disrespect y'all in any way, but this shit, everybody calling you. And like I said, we were just trying to give people the voice, because these other websites ain't going to do that. They're going to be like, fuck y'all, I don't give a fuck what y'all got to say.
We know the cat's skinning down the money for them not to play this and play that. But, one thing about it, when the streets fuck with you, the streets fuck with you. And see, the thing about this, when them cats lose all their money, that rap shit stop for them. I hope they don't never go broke. And I hope the rap career keep going, because where you going to go then? You see what I'm saying? You claim you're a street cat, you're not going to be able to come back to the street. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be able to come back to the streets, because there's too many piranhas out here who going to eat you up. Cause you've been
especially if you owe. Especially if you owe. The debts don't never go away.
Oh, man, debts never go away, man. You got to clear them debts up, man. Whatever it is, man. If it's just sitting down and just clean your name, man, everything don't be about money. You understand what I'm saying? It's about respect out here. That's the thing about everything. You don't have to fuck with somebody, but you gotta respect their mind. You gotta respect them. You know what I mean? I ain't gotta fuck with you, but I gotta respect you. At the end of the day, because if I don't respect you, that's where problems start to line. As men, we gotta respect each other, G. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Let me ask you one thing before we go. If I'm not mistaken, Ross met Larry Jr. So do you think he feels like, being that he met him and spoke to him, then he doesn't have to answer to anybody else?
He met who?
Larry Hoover Jr.
Man, Lil Larry, see, that's the thing. You got Larry Hoover Jr. and you got Lil Larry. They brothers. You see what I'm saying, G?
Okay.
And, see, that's what folks feel in the real life also. And, that don't really mean that. Yeah, I could say I met Lil Larry. I could say I sat down with Mama Wendy. I could say the same thing he's saying, G. But that don't
Mm-hmm.
mean nothing. That don't mean nothing at the end of the day. Cause ain't no big eyes, no small U's in the mob, G. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's laws and policies that we go by. And I'd be damned if an outsider who gon', you know what I mean, do anything fucked up, you know what I mean, and just go around here saying this and saying that, and that ain't what's popping, you know what I mean? That's not what's popping. And because you met Larry Hoover, you know how many folks met Lil Larry and Larry Jr.? You know that don't mean shit.
Yeah, because I think because maybe he feel like.
One more thing, just to clear up on his interview when they was in Miami, saying he was just in Chicago. He was in Champaign, Illinois. He wasn't in Chicago. We was in Club Adriana. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That same week that they was talking about, we was up there for Mr. Hoover's birthday. You know what I'm saying? So you wasn't in Chicago. You might have been on the outskirts of Illinois somewhere. You feel me? But
yeah.
Don't keep it like that, G. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because you know, maybe he was feeling like he cleared up any situation with Lil Larry, so he doesn't have to answer to any of y'all. You understand what I'm saying?
Hey, like I said on that situation, it ain't no big eyes, no small U's. So, you know, we'll leave that with that right there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right. So that's what it is. Just let y'all know, you know, ForbesDVD.com over here. We for the street niggas. That's why all this footage and all this shit will go out there. You know what I'm saying? We ain't on the tape. We can't be bored. We can't get paid. We in the street, but we in the streets and we in the industry. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we put a lot of stuff out there. You know what I'm saying? And we definitely fuck with. Yeah, and but I mean, we definitely for you know, Black Power over at ForbesDVD.com. I don't know if you in tune with what we do over there, but if you know, get a chance to check it out, you'll see what we trying to do. None of that crazy shit, tearing down our people. We trying to uplift our people. You know what I'm saying? So
that's all love, G.
That's what we do. All right, so just let the people know, man. We on ForbesDVD.com.
All right, love, G, man. It's KK, ForbesDVD.com. And we out of here, man. GDN is the nation. Nothing before the G, nothing after the D. GD, folks.